Emotions are running high and miscommunication is at an all-time peak. Ever feel like no matter how hard you try, people just don't understand what you're trying to say or how you're trying to communicate? This week, I had two clients come to me with very similar issues of having miscommunication with loved ones. It was both sides were being triggered. And they're coming to me asking, what is going on? How do I get this communication to this person I really, truly care about across? Well, I've pulled a card on this, and what I pulled is never ending story. So if you've been having some triggers in your communication with loved ones or even coworkers or whoever it may be, know that we are all at a heightened emotional state right now. There's so much uncertainty and so much fear in the world that things are coming across and not being heard the same way because we have this never ending story. There are wounds and hurts within each and every single one of us that have been not just in this lifetime, past lives, and our ancestors that have been carried forward into this life. And we are currently at this precipice of just all of it coming up and not knowing how to handle it. So if you've recently had a miscommunication with somebody, you were triggered, this other person was triggered. This is an opportunity for you to acknowledge one, yes, there is a problem. Let's acknowledge it. Let's be radically honest with ourselves. There is a problem and we want to find a solution. We want to immediately find a solution to this problem. If we focus on how this person hurt us and how triggered we are, we're just going to stay in this never ending story. We're going to stay in the spiral. We're not going to be able to move through it. So let's choose in this moment to figure out what is the solution to resolve this issue. Now, part of the solution is taking a break, stepping away from the problem or the person, if you can. Take a moment to go within and find out, why were you triggered? What did this person say to you that triggered you? And where does it stem from? Because you're being triggered because you have pain within you. They're being triggered because they have pain within them. You can't solve the problem for them. You can only solve it for yourself. We can only solve anything for ourselves. So identify, where is this pain within me, and allow yourself to process it. Maybe it's write it down, write out why you're in pain. What's the hurt? If you need to see a therapist, find a therapist to work through these deep buried emotions that are coming to the surface and wanting to come out. Once you've written these down, ask universe, God, Jesus, whoever it is that you work with, your spirit team, your guides, I don't care, whoever it is that you work with, ask them, show me a way through this. Show me a way to get to the solution so that I'm no longer hurt and I'm not hurting this person that I love. What is the solution? And then just sit and allow the universe to speak to you in the perfect timing. There's a lot of power in the pause. We tend to push our way through and not allow ourselves to be in the pause. But that is where you hear from spirit. That's where you hear from your higher self. That's where you hear your inner voice. Allow yourself to be in that pause. As you navigate that and just be at peace with it, you will get the wisdom to drop through to understand how you can proceed with this person. But make it your goal to find the solution for yourself. Find the healing for yourself that your soul is seeking, because right now it's only going to get harder with what is going on in the collective. So the goal is to start to move through these emotions that have been buried for generations, decades. All of us, it's a different amount of time, and to not fear it, to allow it to be processed so that you can come and be authentic to that person that you love and you want to be there for, not necessarily trigger them. Trust that you can get through this. And there's always licensed therapists out there that will help you if you need help. If it's bigger than you can handle, hire somebody, reach out and get the help that you need, because you deserve it. And you deserve to have a healthy relationship with the people that you love. Feeling stuck, drained, and disconnected, it's time to shift this energy and align with your purpose. I channel powerful light language and light codes that have a high frequency activations to clear out old energy that is no longer serving you and possibly blocking you from your purpose and help you align with what your soul came here to do in this lifetime. Book a session with me if it is something that you're wanting some clarity on why you're here, what's your purpose, and how do you move forward and not feel so blocked or stuck. I would love to connect with you.